In this video I show you 6 tricks with mouthwash that everyone should know, so be sure to watch the video until the end. The first trick is about our feet, because if you have a lot of calluses or even cracked heels, you can treat them with mouthwash. To do this, you should take a bowl that fits your feet and pour so much water into it that the areas with a lot of calluses are just under the water. Now take a mouthwash and add another 250 milliliters of this. We also need another ingredient, which is vinegar. You should also add another 250 milliliters of this. Now mix the whole thing well with your feet and then stay in this solution for about 20 minutes. The ingredients of the mouthwash and the vinegar together will help you to get your calluses under control and cracked heels will quickly disappear. The whole thing softens very well in these 20 minutes. When the time is up, come out and get on a towel and rub the towel over your heels again, as this will help to remove the softened calluses from your heels. Finally, you can rinse your feet if you like, and you have successfully treated your feet with mouthwash and vinegar. For tip number 2, let's go to our bathroom, or more precisely to our toilet. You can also clean it wonderfully with mouthwash. This is also due to the ingredients in mouthwash. Tip a small amount of mouthwash into your toilet so that there is really some of it everywhere. Now let it soak in for about 15 minutes. When the time is up, grab the toilet brush and start wiping everywhere. This will remove even the most stubborn dirt from the toilet. Once you've wiped through everything, you only have to flush once more and your toilet will be really clean again. And the nice side effect here is that the toilet also smells really nice and fresh, because mouthwash usually smells really fresh. So you can clean your toilet in an unconventional way. And did you know that you can also use mouthwash in your washing machine? This is especially helpful if you don't have any washing powder at home, because mouthwash can actually replace detergent. Fill your washing machine with clothes or towels as usual, but instead of putting the mouthwash in the top compartment, you should put it directly in the drum. So grab a mouthwash of your choice and then put about 50 to 80 milliliters of the mouthwash in the drum with it. Depending on how dirty the laundry is, you may need to increase the amount. However, 50 milliliters is usually enough. As I said, I put this directly into the drum with the laundry. Now the washing machine is closed and you can start the washing process as usual. Select a program and start the machine. This way your laundry will be washed really nice without detergent, and a nice side effect, the whole thing also smells really nice and fresh afterwards. So if you've run out of detergent again, be sure to try this ingenious trick. This brings us to trick number 4 with mouthwash. You can also use this in your rubbish bin. Go to your rubbish bin and put a new bag in it. Now grab the mouthwash, because we're going to do something very special with this one. You probably know that your rubbish bin doesn't smell very nice, which is no wonder, because a lot of rubbish and different things end up in the bin. And you can use mouthwash for that, but you shouldn't just dump it straight into the bin. Grab a cotton pad or just some cotton wool and put some of the mouthwash on it. It doesn't have to be much. Press the whole thing on top, tip it briefly, and then you can leave this small amount of mouthwash on the pad, as you can see here. Now you just throw the whole thing into your rubbish bin. And so now it should smell really nice and fresh from your bin every time you open it to put rubbish in. When you change the bag, you can just put a new cotton pad back in your bin with some mouthwash on it. Do you have a nasty mosquito bite or any kind of insect bite in general that itches a lot? Mouthwash can help you too. Take another cotton pad, put a small amount of mouthwash on it and wipe off the stain or the insect bite that is very itchy. Again, the ingredients in the mouthwash will make the itch stop very quickly. So the next time you are plagued by itching from an insect bite, try using some mouthwash. And that brings us to our last trick, which is the toothbrush. We use our toothbrush regularly, which means that after some time bacteria will collect on it. If your toothbrush already looks like this, you should definitely change it once. But for the time in between, you can simply use some mouthwash, because this can not only rid your mouth completely of bacteria, but also the toothbrush. Grab a small shot glass, that your toothbrush fits in. Now put some mouthwash in here. It only has to be enough so that the toothbrush just sinks into the mouthwash. And now you can put your toothbrush in there. Leave it in the mouthwash for about 10 to 15 minutes. This will ensure that your toothbrush is free of germs and bacteria. You can do this once a week. Would you also like to know why you should put clothes behind your door? Then be sure to watch the video I'm linking to you here. You would make me really happy if you click the like button and subscribe to my channel.